Are you ready for it?
Because I am not. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, hi, hello, my name is Katie, and for those of you who are not new, welcome back. So today is it's the long-awaited May book haul. May was my birthday month, so I have two pals here, 1 and 2, of books that I'm going to haul with you guys. I hope you're ready, because I am not. Okay, so if you're not new to my channel, when I do book hauls, I will usually at least look up the tropes, put them on a post-it, so I know what to tell you guys. I did not do this with this one because it's 40 books. It's over 40, and I just did not want to be here forever, and I don't want to keep you guys here forever. So we're just going to kind of spitfire through these books. If I know about them, I will let you know. If I don't, I'll let you know that too. A little side note before we get started. If you do not like book hauls, or you do not like overconsumption, I am probably not the channel for you, okay? Because I'm both. I do book hauls, and I like to overconsume. So it's fine. It's my money, and I don't know why people have a problem with it. So if you do have a problem with those, it's okay. You can leave. By all means, it's okay. Another disclaimer, I did not buy all these books myself. I did not do that. I don't even think I bought 5 of these books. I was a part of 2 birthday groups on Instagram. So I was getting 11 books from one group and 11 from another. So each month we just send that person's whose birthday is that month a book. So I did not buy all these. Don't think I did. Like I said, I may have bought 5, if that. And then some were from my family. Okay, so I don't know why I have to explain myself, but I feel like I need to. Okay, we're just going to get into it. There's no rhyme or reason for how these books are stacked. I just was moving them from one corner of my room to the other, and this is how they ended up. Okay, so I want to start with these 2 because I did buy these yesterday when I was at the mall, and I was like, I know technically I bought these in June, but I'm going to do them from a May one because I don't think I'm going to have a June book haul, just so you guys know, because this is a lot, and we're probably not going to do one, just so you're warned. Okay, first book I did buy, though, was Little Stranger by Lee Rivers, and I never realized it's such a short book. Like, hello, love it. I do know this is dark, and I think it's Step Siblings, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it is. But I got the audiobook for this because who does the audiobook? His name, I can never remember his name. It's the dude that did the Raven Hood. What's his name? It doesn't matter. But he does the audiobook, and I love his voice, so I got that. And then the whole reason why I was going to the bookstore was because of the whole controversy that's going on over Book Talk. I don't like to go to Book Talk, but sometimes I go and I'll just scroll. And I saw the controversy about the new releasing 10 book by Chloe Walsh. And I always told myself, I am never going to read The Boys of Tobin. I'm just not going to do it because it didn't mesh with me. I was like, I don't have any interest in reading them. However, you will not get me to read an author faster than when you're trying to cancel said author. And that's what they're trying to do. So I went and bought the first book, Binding 13. And I'm going to read it. And then I'm going to go buy the other books. And I'm going to read them, and I'm going to support her. Because how dare you? How dare you people? Not you guys, because I know you wouldn't. But other people. How dare you, other people? So if you guys would like to see a vlog of me reading this, let me know. Because like I said, I would not think I would ever read this book. But when you cancel somebody for telling their own story, that's when I get angry. So I wouldn't buy it. Next, now we're getting into like the gifts. I think all the rest of these are gifts. That's not true. I did buy myself that book right there, and I'll let you know when I get there. Everything else was not, I think. I don't know. So we got Out of the Woods by Hannah Bonham Young. I think this is a Marriage in Trouble book. I could be mistaken. However, I do not have my glasses on to read the back of the book to tell you guys, because I was going to like spare you the glare. I think a married couple joins a week-long wilderness expedition to help reconnect. Okay, so it is a Marriage in Trouble. I've never read anything by this author, but I've heard good things, so I thought, why not? I mean, I'm always down for trying new authors, So we'll see how this one goes. And then I was gifted Obsession Falls by Claire Kingsley. And I love this cover because I love the foiling on the title. I do. I love it. This is a small town romance suspense. This is the first book in the, is it the Haven Brothers? Now I don't know. I want to say it's the Haven Brothers, but I could be mistaken. This is about Josiah. I just went to his name. And Audrey. I have no idea what this book is about. You're going to hear that a lot. All I know is small town romantic suspense. That's all I need to know, because I do love myself a good romantic suspense. Okay, the next book is Before We Fall by Aurora Rose Reynolds. Oh, I hate when they don't do the matte covers and it's shiny like that. Oh, that is the bane of every booktuber's existence. Okay, so this book is about these two people here who meet because their spouses were having an affair. And that's all I needed to know. And I was like, huh, well, that sounds interesting. How's that going to work out? So, plus I have read from this author before, liked her books, so I know what I'm getting into with like the type of writing. But, oh, but the words are so tiny. Why do we do that? People have like eye issues. Let's not make them that tiny. Okay, that's my fault. That's my problem, not your guys's. Okay, so we do have this one. And then I got The Dark Before Light by L.M. Holloran. And this, I think this is the psychiatrist and the patient, which is taboo and it's a no-no in real life. But in my books, it's a go-go. So, I do love myself some taboo. And I'm pretty sure this is the psychiatrist. No, this is the therapist. This is the therapist and the other book is the psychiatrist. Okay. Same thing. Like, I'm still going to enjoy it because I'm a therapist. And we all know that's wrong. But in my books, it's right. It's right in my books. Okay. And then I got The Nanny is Off Limits by QB Tyler. This is a nanny employer romance. And the nanny is off limits. So we're not supposed to be with her. But we're going to be with her. Plus, he's gorgeous. Say hello. If that was my boss, tell you right now the things I would do. But no, I love QB Tyler. I love her spice. I love the taboo-ness that she writes. I guess this isn't too taboo. Is it an age gap, or is it just because he's the employer? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna read it. So I'm excited for this one. I then was gifted A Fate of Wrath and Flame by K.A. Tucker. This is more romantic-y, I do believe, and so I've never, okay, we all know, if you're not new, I don't read romantasy, I know. But I like this author because I read The Simple Wild by her, and I was like, huh, let me try something else. And I've heard good things. I think there's a lot of books in this series, if I'm not mistaken. Is it like 3 or 4? Like, that's a lot. But you know what I mean? It's a lot to me. Okay. I have no idea. Not a clue. Cannot tell you what it's about, but it's okay. That's the, of course, I could tell you that it's a little bent, Amazon, that was rude, but still excited to maybe possibly jump into a romantasy era at some point in my life. Then we have Slapshot Surprise by Melanie Harlow. This is the last book in the Cherry Tree Harbor series, but it was released before book 4. That makes any sense? So book 1, 2, 3 was released out to the public, hello, and then book 5, and then I had to wait and get book 4 because it wasn't out yet. I don't quite know why that was, but I have it. I mean, it's over here, you'll see it. But this is Hockey, and this is following the sister of the brothers, and I think this was technically just like an add-on because she wasn't going to do the sister's story, and everyone was like, do the sister's story. So we're getting the sister story, and it is Hockey. Right, I remember what this book's about now. So they're on a plane, him and she, and it almost goes down, and he's like trying to comfort her, and then, you know, sparks fly, and it's gonna be a romance. But I love Melanie Harlow, so like, I'm glad I got this. But now I own all the books and all the ones with the pretty little stenciled edges, so I'm excited about that. And then I had to buy myself Beautiful Exile because I read the book and I got an ARC and I was, yes, please. So I had to go and get it. We've got the beautiful cover. We've got the sprayed edges. This is book 4 in the Sparrow Falls series by Catherine Cowles. This one is following Arden and Link, and it is a he falls first, he falls hard romance. It's also romantic suspense, and I loved this book. Then I was gifted Burnout by Rebecca Genshank, and I have never read anything by this author, but I see these books everywhere. Okay, now, do I like myself a cartoon cover? We all know this. Would I prefer, like, either real people on the cover or, like, those realistic drawings? Yes. But, I mean, because you do, like, you look at this and it's very cutesy, but, like, is it, like, inside, you know? You know. But I don't know. So this is following, I guess, a BMXer or a dirt biker and a gymnast. I don't know if, like, she has to coach him on balance or something like that, and then they're going to get together. I don't know much, but I just knew I wanted to try out the, oh wait, is there drawings in this book? Shut up right now. No, that's just the title page, Katie. I thought it was drawings. It's fine. Chill out. Don't get so excited. But I did want to try out this author because I hear a lot of people read about from her, and I think this is like the first in the series. There's like Burnout, Playbook, all those books. Are they all brothers? I don't know, but I think they're all connected somehow. Next we've got Whispers of You by Catherine Cowles. This is book 1 in the Lost and Found series, and that's all I know. I know what they're about when I put them on my list. But once they're on my list for a while and then I get them, I can't remember what they're about. I just know it's small town romantic suspense because that's what she writes. And that's all I need to know. Like, I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care what kind of trope it is. I just know I'm going to read it and I'm going to like it. I actually think this is Paige's favorite series from her. I think she's read the Lost and Found series. I think those are the ones that she liked. So I'm going to take her word for it. And I'm going to trust her. Because she will not steer me wrong. I'm looking at you, Paige. Anyway. Then I was gifted the last 3 books in the A.L. Jackson series. Is this Redemption Hills? I feel like it may be Redemption Hills, but now I'm thinking it's probably not, as I'm saying that. But I have Never Look Back. I don't even think these are in order. Promise Me Always, and then Say It's Forever. And each book is beautifully sprayed edges, and I think they're small town. I'm pretty sure they're small town, and they're always single parent, right? I'm pretty sure she writes single parent romances. This is Enemies to Lovers, small town romance packed with tension, angst, and all the spice. So we have Enemies to Lovers, single dad, fake engagement, small town romance, and then Close Proximity, single parent romance. Why can't every single book put that little blurb right at the top? Because that would make this video so much easier. Just tell me what the trope is on a sentence. That is beautiful. Thank you so much, A.L. Jackson, for that. I do own the first book. It's already here, so I just needed those 3. And now I have them. I then was gifted The Wrong Heart by Jennifer Hartman. Have I read a Jennifer Hartman? No, not yet. Do I own so many of her books? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But this one, if I'm not mistaken, this is going to probably tear my heart out, but I'm so excited for it. Her husband passes away, and he's like a organ donor, and I guess he's going to donate his heart. I'm assuming the heart. I think it's, why else would it be the wrong heart? But I just think it's going to tear me up. She's probably going to meet the guy. I don't know. I don't even want to like speculate what I think it is until I know for sure. So I just know I wanted it, and now I have it. That's all that matters to me. Okay, this next book is so highly anticipated. I just don't know when I'm going to read it because I'm like, I know it's going to like break me. And I don't like to read those type of books that I think I'm going to like, because then it's gone once I read it and the anticipation's gone. But that is Under Your Scars by Ariel Anderson. This is a dark romance. It does not have an HEA, and I love those type of books. I don't care. Does it make me less of a romance reader to say that? I don't think so. I just prefer myself a good cry sometimes. There's nothing wrong with that. I have no idea. Not a clue. Is he a serial killer? I feel like maybe, yeah, according to the FBI, I was considered a serial murderer after 3 kills. So, what do they call me after 52? Okay, well, yeah, I would say you are a serial murderer, sir. Don't matter. Gonna read it. Probably gonna love it. If you've read it, let me know. Then we have From Air by Jewel E. Ann. This is her firefighter series. I don't remember what it's called, the series, but I think he's a firefighter, and I don't know if he's like those firefighters that like, is it like the wilderness fireman? I feel like it could be. Oh, he's a grumper. He's a grumpy man. So I don't know why those words are just my buzzwords. So she moves into a house full of firefighters, and they do this smoke. He's a smoke jumper, which I don't know what that is, but I do think it's something to do with firefighters. And he is 10 years older than her. He is a grumpy. Oh, he's grumpy. That's just all I care about. Okay. She makes playfully tormenting him her project. Love to see it. So, have I read anything by this author? Yes, I have. Enjoy her writing. So, I actually have the other book somewhere here. Book 2, I think. It's in the other pile. We'll get to that other pile soon. Yeah. Then we have Quiet Beautiful Things by Samantha Christie. I read her Mitchell Sisters trilogy last year and really enjoyed it. This one I think is a single dad. Okay. And he didn't even know that his daughter existed, and now he does. And I think this one's about, yes, the woman assigned to be his daughter's mentor is a dream come true. Right up until she accuses me of neglect. So it's kind of enemy-ish, I guess. So excited to get to read that. And then I've got Midnight Blue by L.J. Shen. This is a rock star romance. I think is she hired to kind of like be his handler? I kind of feel like this is what it is. Okay, it should have been easy. I needed the money. He needed a babysitter. Okay, so it's kind of like the words, but I guess they don't know each other beforehand. But I've heard good things, and I love myself a good rock star romance, so I kind of just wanted to give it a shot and see if I would like this one or not. So if you've read it, let me know. Okay, I don't even know, I bet you I look different. I got my glasses on. I had to take a break. I had to go eat lunch. So now I'm back. We're going to finish this off. We're going to do the second pile of books now. Okay. First off, we have Seen Read by Bailey Hannah. This is book 2 in the Wells Ranch series. The little blurb says, she lives by the rules, he lives to break them. A small town sweetheart finds herself unexpectedly pregnant after a one-night stand, binding her to a local cowboy who's had a crush on her for years in this spicy romance. I didn't even know what this was about. I just went ahead and put it on because I already got the first book. That sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. Plus these covers, right? Yeah, like, I love those covers. Okay. Next we have There With You by Samantha Yun. This is book 2 in the Adair family series. Is this one, what is this one about? Okay, yeah, so I think this is the sister to book 1, I think. Because it says she comes to visit her sister Robin, and I think Robin is in book 1, and she goes to this estate in the Scottish Highlands, and she's going to meet a Scottishman, because that's what we all want in life. I know I do. Or at least just the voice. Just because speaking a Scottish accent from time to time, it would be good. Okay. Plus, I love those covers. I think they're beautiful. Even though there's no people on the cover, and you know how I feel. I love myself a person cover. I do love those. Next, we've got Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. This is book, you know, they really could put the number on this. I would greatly appreciate it. This is a Rebel Blue Ranch novel. I just don't know which one it is. Book 3. Okay. I'm pretty sure I own all the books now. I just haven't read them. They're all small town cowboy romances. This one is a small town romance in which enemies turn to lovers when they're forced to work together during one hot summer. Okay. And, okay, this is off topic, but have you seen the cover for her new book that comes out in the fall? Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So, I'm excited for that book, as well as this one. And then, of course, the new Frida McFadden. I had to grab it. She is like, some people don't like her writing. I like it. She's, it's fast-paced. It's just gives me what I need in the moment for a thriller. So this one's The Tenant, and I have no idea what this one's about. But that's okay, because my thrillers, I don't like to know too much going in, because spoilers, I don't want to know. So, okay, so it looks like this guy loses his job. And to make mortgage payments on the new brownstone he shares with his fiance, he's desperate to make ends meet, and then enter this girl named Whitney. She's looking for a room to rent. She's exactly what Blake's looking for, or is she? Because something isn't quite right. The neighbors start treating Blake differently. The smell of decay permeates his house no matter how hard he scrubs. Strange noises jar him awake in the middle of the night, and soon Blake fears someone knows his darkest secrets. Look, just take me there, Frida. Just take me there and give me a wow moment. That's all I need. I just need a wow moment in my thriller book, please. Then I was gifted A Place Without You by Julianne. I got this book because Mandy from Bestie Book Reviews said back in January, like, this was her favorite book of the month, and she's like, this is going to be my top reads of the year. So I was like, we have similar tastes. So I was like, I need to get this. Couldn't even tell you what it's about. It doesn't matter to me. I just need to read it. It says, sometimes fate is forbidden. So it's going to be forbidden romance. That's all I need to know. I think I'm going to like it. Just because, solely going based on her recommendation and that we have the same kind of taste in books. Then I was gifted Yours to Keep by Claudia, I can never say her last name, Burgua. It's either Burgua or Burgua. I don't know. I apologize. I can never say it right. But I actually got this sent from the author because I'm on her ARC team. And so she sent like a little card, and then she signed it. This is book 1 in the Baker's Creek Billionaire Brothers series. I could be mistaken, but I think this is book 1. No, it's not. It's the last book in the series. It's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is book 6, but I'm assuming each one's about a different brother, so you can read them all as standalones. That's what I'm going for. Yep. Small town. So I'm excited for that one. And then this is not even a book, but there's a little postcard she sent me for my birthday. I did get an ARC of Bourbon and Proof, and she sent like little stuff out for it for the ARC team. So you got like stickers. That's the book. The book is on its way to me as we speak. It's in the mail truck, going to be here, but it's not here yet, and I'm not going to wait to film it. So this is what the book looks like. So it will be in my possession by the end of the day today. I had to get it. Read the ARC, loved it, needed the physical copy. But that's the cover. Isn't it gorgeous? These covers are gorgeous. Stop it. And then a sticker of like Bourbon Fox. Bourbon Fox? It's Fox Bourbon. I can't even speak. It's fine. Fox Bourbon. And then just like a little sticker of Fiasco, Kentucky, which is where the books are based in. The next book is The Royal by Susan Stoker. I have been collecting a few of these books from this series. I think I have almost all of them at this point. And I don't know why I haven't been reading them. I think it's because I forget I own them. That's probably a Game of Chance series. Yeah, so I have The Protector, The Royal. I don't know if I have The Hero. I think I might have The Hero. And I don't have The Lumberjack. Okay, so it sounds, he is a former military man and member of the royal family. And when his cousin's latest love interest claims to have a stalker, he meets with the young woman and her mother, and he wants to write off the situation as a complete farce, if only his feelings for another member of the household could be as easily dismissed. So it is kind of like, it says this is a fairy tale romance blossoms into something real. They find that the dangers stalking them may have been real all along. So a little bit of suspense, a little bit of suspense. I don't know if all of them are like suspenseful, but this one sounds like it could be. But if this is in a series, I assume they all kind of are. Okay, this is the book I bought myself because I had to finish off the series before they get published and they change the covers because you know it's happening. You know it's coming. They always do that. Hans by S.J. Tilley. I had to get the last book in the series. Now I own all 4 of the man covers for the Alliance series. These are getting traditionally published, so the covers are changing. So if you would like yourself a man cover of the books of the series, grab it while you can, because they will be gone. You know I hate it, but it is what it is. This is book 4 in the Alliance series. So basically the Alliance series is like a light mafia-esque. He's been talked about in previous books, kind of like sprinkled here or there, so you finally get his book and kind of figure out what it is that he does, and he just kind of falls obsessively in love with his neighbor, which we love to see. You know, all her men are obsessive and possessive, and we love to see it. Okay, the next book is The Fall Before Flight by L.M. Halloran, and I think this was the psychiatrist, right? Yes. Dr. Leo Chastain is a mouth-watering distraction. For that reason alone, I'm inclined to play his game. He doesn't know I'm beyond help, incapable of emotions that come naturally to others. I might be a sociopath. I warned him my kind of broken can't be fixed. Oh, he's gonna fix it. He's gonna fix it. And I'm gonna love it. I love a good taboo is my bread and butter. I love it. I don't know why I do, but I do. I don't know what that says about me. This is actually a thriller, and it's called The Butterfly Garden by Dot Hutchison. I saw this book on, oh gosh, what's her name? On BookTube. I can't remember her name. I'm going to post it here because I can't remember her name. But she was doing a video talking about this in one of them, and I was like, that sounds good. So basically, it says, in this garden, okay, near an isolated mansion lies a beautiful garden. In this garden grows luscious flowers, shady trees, and a collection of precious butterflies, young women who have been kidnapped and intricately tattooed to resemble their namesakes. Overseeing it all is the gardener, a brutal, twisted man obsessed with capturing and preserving his lovely specimens. And then finally the FBI finds them. There's like a survivor, and they bring the person in for questioning, and then as her story twists and turns, you learn more, and it's just supposed to be a really good book. And now that I'm saying it out loud, I kind of want to read it right now because like it sounds really good. So I hope, like I said, my thrillers had just not been hitting as like I would like them to, so I'm hoping that this one's good. Next, we have the next book in the, oh gosh, Silver Pines series, Riding the High. I do believe this is book 3 by Paisley Hope. This is, yes, the steamy third novel in the Silver Pines Ranch series. A newly appointed sheriff and a congressman's daughter must keep their impulsive Vegas nuptials hidden to protect their reputations. But what happens in Vegas rarely remains secret. Oh, that sounds cute. I didn't even know what this was about. I just knew I needed a book 3, so I went ahead and put it on there. Okay, so this is like a marriage in Vegas, and now they have to keep it hidden. Okay. They're going to stay secretly married until her father is reelected and he can land the sheriff job permanently. That sounds cute. Small town, forced proximity because now you're married. Oh, okay. This next book, I did not know a thing about it, but I saw it on, where did I see this? Just on Amazon, scrolling. I was like, I need this book solely because of the cover. Solely because of the cover. And that is Cowgirls Do It Better, Redemption by Lila Dawes. This is volume 1. Can we take a second? Can we take a second just to appreciate that cover? Shut up. This cover is gorgeous. I love these like artistic covers that look real but don't have the real people. They still look real and they're not cartoony, you know? Oh. This says, he's the outlaw who shattered her world. Now he's the only one strong enough to help her save it. Yes, you are. But I have never heard anything by this author. I have never heard of this book. I was just like, I want it. I want it. And now I have it. And it's pink. Oh my gosh. This is me. This is me in a book. And I'm so excited to have this in my possession. Then I was gifted Boss Man by Vi Keeland. This is a rom-com, but it did have some like stenciled edges. Everything is stenciled nowadays, except for, okay, so we blue, and then we have that, and then we have nothing. But I'm assuming this is supposed to be the sky, because that's like the ground, and then there's the building, and then the sky, I'm assuming. But if you're going to do like two, should do all three, but that's here nor there. Okay, I don't quite know what any of this, he's her billionaire boss, and she's his weakness. That's all I need to know. Workplace romance, he's the boss, she works for him. And I do like Vi Keeland. I've read her books before. Nice little rom-com, you always need those. This is the next book in the Julie Ann series, which I still have no idea what the series is called. Like, it didn't even help. I didn't even look. Still have no idea. Big Sky? There's no, like, thing. I have no idea. But this is it's a firefighter book as well. Okay, so this girl, she is a seasoned air tanker pilot, and she battles fires across the rugged Montana wilderness. So, is this guy not a firefighter? Ozzy Laster is the helpful stranger she meets. Oh, no, he's an aircraft mechanic. Okay. 2 years ago, his wife and father died in a car crash. Now Ozzy and his daughter Lola shun cars in favor of bikes. Oh, Lola was my grandmother's name. It's because you don't see that very often. Okay, so we got single father, small town romance. Got it. We are almost done. Next, we have book 2 in the Sky Ridge Hot Shots series. This is Protect. This is by Paisley Hope. These covers. Okay. These books and like the art of these books that all look the same on the covers are done by Whiskey Ginger Goods. Follow her on Instagram because I love her content. All the stuff she posts, the drawings, I love it. But this is book 2. I don't even know what book 2 is about. Is this the single mom? Yeah. Single mom and a nurse in the burn unit. And he's a firefighter, so. I don't think this is the best friend. Yes, it is. No. Yes, the twin sister of my lost best friend. And the one who got away. Angst. We love to see it. Then I have Heartbreaker by Sarah Kate. This is book 3 in the Good Brothers series. This is the student professor. So that's all I need to know. I love them. And I love him. Sir. If he was my professor, nothing would get accomplished. Like, yes, he would teach. I meant me. There would nothing get accomplished with me. We would not be learning anything. No. And that's okay. I would happily fail that class just to take it again. Yes, I would. Okay. The last book that aren't special editions is Small Town Swoon by Melanie Harlow. So this is book 4 in the Cherry Tree Harbor book that I was talking about that didn't come out until after book 5. It was really weird. Like I said, I could order book 5, but I had to pre-order this until it was weird. But this has the small cherries on the side. And this, oh, which brother is this one? It says, find out what happens when just friends turns into just once in the sexy and sweet small town romance. Only in the movies does the Hollywood heartthrob fall for the small town diner waitress. But it also happens in books, and we love to see it. So there's that one. The last books are, okay, so these are my Mystic ones. They're not out of the cover yet because I just don't take my Mystic ones out of the cover until I read the book to see if I'm going to like it. So, what month was this? May, June? I feel like this was May, June. So we've got Brutal Conquest by Lilith Vincent. You can't really see because, oh, there you go. And then we've got Fear Me, Love Me by Lilith Vincent. So I think these are, of course, these are both dark. I think these are Mafia. And if I'm not mistaken, this one has a bit of like a labyrinth. It's like a little bit of a labyrinth retelling. But Brutal Conquest, I have no idea what that one is about. And then the art, I will show you that. Okay. We've got, are these safe to show? They are. Okay. So we've got this one. And then we've got that one. Those were those. And then I did decide to treat myself to another book box. So Bestie Book Reviews, Jessica from there started a book box with a friend of hers, and it's called Coveted Cover. And they've got the Nocturna box, which is dark romance, and then they have another box, which is romantasy. So I just wanted the dark romance, so I did end up getting it. Here's the little card that you get with it. So this is the May-June box. And for that, it was Nina G. Jones, and I've never read anything by her, but I saw the covers of these books, and I had to have them. I already took them out of their covers because I'm going to keep them no matter what, because they're that gorgeous, okay? So we've got Dead. I'm sorry, but Mystic could never. Mystic could never, okay? So we've got the cover of this, and then there it is on the back. And then inside, we've got a drawing, and then we've got the gold sprayed edges. Sorry, what? Mystic could never. Oh my gosh, beautiful. And then the second book is Take Me With You. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. So we have, and this is not doing it justice, but this is foiled. You cannot see it. It is not picking up, but it's gorgeous. And then we have that. We've got the back. And then we've got, so like the top is him. Is that him or her? Top is her, bottom is him, and then we've got like little house. Stop it. These are beautiful. And there's like the inside cover. I'm sorry, Mystic could never. Could never. These books are beautiful, and I had to have them, and I did. They're both dark. So much so that check your triggers. She even says it in the beginning of this book that this is not a romance. So don't even read it if you think it's going to be, which again, my type of book. So love these. Oh my gosh. I don't know if there's a wait list right now for these book boxes or not. But I will leave their Instagram down below just so you could check them out. And if you want to get, I'm pretty sure it's the same amount as Mystic. And it's like every other month, like Mystic as well. But these books are gorgeous, and Mystic could never. Okay, there we go. Those are all the books. Like I said, I do have Bourbon and Proof coming in the mail at some point in the next like half hour. But I do not feel like waiting because I want to try to put some of these books away because they've just been sitting in a pile since the beginning of May. So there we go. Those are all the books. Let me know down below if you have read any of these. If you made it this far, thank you guys so much because I know this is going to be a long one. If you want to leave me an emoji to let me know that you were here and that you made it this far, leave me the book stack emoji because I've got them surrounding me right now. If you are new here and enjoyed this video and would like to see more content from myself, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you just enjoyed this video in general, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help my channel reach more viewers when you guys interact with me like that. My social media is linked down below as always, my Goodreads and my Instagram if you want to stay friends over there, or you want to follow me to see behind the scenes or help me with polls, help me with what I'm going to read. I have no idea what video is coming next. I have no idea. So if you have an idea or if there's something you want to see, let me know down in the comments as well. But I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, or night, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye guys.